Let's do something inside in the shade. So it's 4:30 local time, and you'll see my battery is fully charged. Now I've not run the engine for today at all since sunup. The last time I ran it was about 11 o'clock last night for half an hour. So we can see the main house battery is fully charged. It's sitting at 13 point something volts on absorption. And here you can see current in, current out. There's a little bit of both, and that's because I got everything charging up, and I've just set my refrigerator to -3. I had it on 0 and I've set it on -3, and you can see this is the solar charge controller. So the panel's generating 83 watts right now, of which 3.2 are going via the battery to charge various things, run the whole boat system, etc. And 2.9 amps are going into the refrigerator. So obviously it's cooling itself down now. But I have this surfeit of power, so I can do this. Hopefully I'll be able to do this every day. So what I did this morning was I put the fridge on 0. I think I've made a video of this. Put it on 0, and it's not really consumed much power throughout the day as it's gently warmed up to 0. But now that I've got extra power, I'll put the temperature back to -3, and we'll see if we can see how far we can get it down before the sun sets. Well, and there's a few hours before the sun sets. So 120 watts of solar, more than enough for my needs. Hope you can see this. So this is the B&G sail steer page, which I like a lot, particularly if you know what it all means. So there's the true wind and the apparent wind. True wind angle, true wind direction, and true wind speed are on this page, and my boat speed, which is speed through the water at the moment, which is good, and the speed over the ground is a little higher. The in two inverted triangles, pointers, that's your course over the ground. Obviously the heading is in the box there. The yellow circle is a waypoint that I've put in through my radio. I can do nav inputs into the radio and they come up on here. This is the calculated current or tide. That's not so accurate, but what's really good is these ley lines have been correcting or updating themselves over the last few hours, and that's basically the angles. This is the angle that I've been sailing for the last few hours. In fact, it's probably about 5 hours now. I've been sailing roughly the same angle, and so it can use that to calculate the opposite tack. And what I can do now is I can sail on this tack until my waypoint gets round to here, to the opposite tack, and then I know it's time to tack, and so long as the wind direction hasn't changed too much, I'll be able to make that mark. So that's really nice. So I don't need to keep trying to point directly, and you can see that would be dead downwind now, which I don't want to sail because it's too roly-poly and not fast. This is faster to go like this. So I'll carry on this tack for a while, and as that comes over sometime in the night or early morning, then I'll change tack and we'll head towards it. And by then, actually what I'm expecting, and it's been happening, the wind is now 220. It was 200 when we started today, and I'm expecting the wind to come round. Now as that happens, obviously I'm going to be turning right as well to keep the wind at the same angle, but the waypoint is going to be slipping to the left as we do that. So as the wind comes round and my angle to the waypoint changes, it'll still correct for the change in wind, the instantaneous change of wind, so that I'll know when's the right time to tack. I don't need to go there. That's a waypoint, I think 10 miles off the coast of Barcelona. It's just a kind of little bite, first kind of not leg, but first part of the journey. First opportunity to say, "Oh bollocks, it's too hot. I'll go in there, have a few nights in a hotel, and go back to Valencia." It is very hot, I have to say. I'm drinking 3.5–4 litres of water per day. But yeah, no, that's not the plan. The plan is to go a lot further. So there we go, the B&G sales steer page. I've been joined by not only Hall but and Oates. It's just like the good old days, except I've got full main and momentum, and I'm cruising downwind in 11 knots, doing 5.5. Unlike Biscay, where it was 25 to 30 and I had just a bit of Genoa out and it was miserable. This is jolly nice. I'm very sad to report the only sea life of note was the dead carcass of a dolphin rotting on the surface. That was rather disappointing. Never mind.